When you're in Cursor or Bolt or Lovable, there's nothing more annoying than the agent deleting stuff, changing things it shouldn't be changing, and just going around in circles, burning credits. So here's a tip for you to help with that problem. And I will say Cursor has been getting better at this, but there are some instances where it's just completely lost and it's no fun for anyone. So the fix here is to have a plan. And it sounds boring, I know. But if you have a good plan that you can then pass to Cursor, then this means that it's going to stick to the plan more closely. It will mean that when you're building something out, you're keeping the scope smaller, which means Cursor will be less likely to trip out. So here's a plan from another video I've just made that essentially breaks a plan down into phases. So this is for a quote multi-form step. It's not super important to explain this, but what you can see here is we've got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And then for each phase, we're going to have an implementation plan. So now we've got this implementation plan, we can create a file called implementation.md, which is going to give instructions for the different pages, for the different components we need, everything. So when we're working on that, and when we're working with Cursor Agent on that part of the project, we can just bring that context into the agent window. It's going to have a very clear guidelines of what it needs to do, which makes it a lot easier for Cursor to carry it out and not make those silly mistakes which we sometimes run into, which ends up costing us a lot of time. So yeah, try a plan for your next project, especially if you're running around in circles burning credits. And if you found this video helpful, drop a like. Apparently it helps us out. And subscribe and check out my other videos. Some more videos on planning coming, and I think it can make your Cursor experience a lot more pleasant. You can get a lot more done, even though maybe it feels like a slower start. You end up crushing through progress a lot faster and with a lot less stress. All the best.